Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Sasa the Greek, and today we are continuing the bonus episodes. This is the second bonus episode. I don't know if there's more. I don't see any in the playlist, but I'm assuming if there were any, they will probably be from chapter 2. So I guess that's for the better, that we don't have any more for the time being. Yeah, we are recording the second episode. We did the first already with Min. This is going to be about Xander, and it is shorter, so that'll be interesting. One thing I want to say, today I'm recording this on the same day that I did the poll. I did the poll a few hours ago about the free time events, if people want me to record to this or not. And everyone that has voted so far, like the 10 people that voted, said yes. So I guess I'll do the free time events as well as a video. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, but since people want to see it, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that too. I don't mind. But let's not take too long here. Let's start the episode and see what we can learn about Xander. And possibly the world as well. We did learn a few things about the lore of this universe in the episode, the episode with Min. So let's see. Yep, here it is.
You didn't have to.
Oh, this is so weird. He has eyes.
Nice for offering to accompany me, but I'm sure you've got much better things to do.
It's kind of
I still feel
quiet
bad for
though.
dragging you along like this.
No, it's fine. Don't think you're making
This is
me
this is a different classmate, right? This is not Ellie again. Wait, what? Lucari Cross? There has to be a mistake here. Isn't Lucari Cross? Yeah, Lucari is Terrigo's VA. There's something wrong here. We'll see at the end, I guess.
I'm here because I want to be here. Besides, you get so sulky when you do this. I figure you would need.
Wait,
to
now
hear
his eyes are
anyway.
brown. What?
What? I'm not
I don't get that. Like, why did his eyes change color just now?
sulking. I'm not sulking. I'm not
Okay,
sulking.
buddy, chill. Yeah, totally sulking.
But really, thanks.
Where are they
I
going?
really do appreciate it. You're
I like the
always
fit
thinking
though,
about
the
me.
darker clothings.
I'll make it up to you, really. I'll reimburse your plane ticket and all the other travel fees.
That's silly. I can pay for it myself.
Ooh.
Besides,
Okay.
you're letting me stay at your place for a week. So if anything, you're doing me a favor.
That's not it at all. Really, I insist.
Bro, relax.
It's fine. It's not that expensive.
If you're all ultimates
I'll
here,
take
you
your
have the
dinner.
money.
What? No way. Not if I treat you first. I'll buy you something to make it up.
Not if I beat you to it.
Damn, bro, is bro crashing?
Sorry for the sudden outburst. I've forgotten how fun it was.
Where are they going?
Travel with friends.
I see buildings in the
Thanks for
background
being
and
with
like
me.
trees.
Of course.
Are they made in 3D? Like, was the 3D in the background? Why are his eyes changing color like that? Like the smile quickly fades from his smile.
Are you
Or
alright?
face, whatever.
You seem distracted.
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is where the theories come in. You guys that have watched chapter 2 already, you can hear me and laugh. Say, point at the Greek guy talking shit. I said this in the previous video. The red girl, the redhead girl that we see in the flashback of like the Terrico's memory as she wakes up from getting stabbed, that I was saying that it might be like Xander's sister. Now that I see her more, now that I see Xander more, I guess his hair color is more light than hers. I think hers was a lot more crimson-like. It was a lot more darker. Now that I think about it, but and I guess his are kind of oranges. His eyes are like kind of orange color and not yellow. Like when I don't know why it changes colors. This is something I don't understand. Are you trying to make him seem more edgy, more sad? You could just add shadows, I guess. I don't know why his eyes are changing color. He did that in the previously too. I was like, what is happening here? I don't get it. Is this to show like the dead inside look? Because I think when he was dead, he had gray eyes and not the usual orange color that he had. But I was saying in the previous episode that this girl, I saw her in the thumbnail for the MV on the 8th anniversary MV. Is that what it said? There's no way it's 8th anniversary. It's 4th anniversary, maybe. The anniversary musical video that they released. That I haven't watched it, but I did watch the MV thumbnail, not the actual itself. I watched the thumbnail and it has Teriko and this girl again. So I'm like, okay, so this girl clearly is important. And if this is the same classmate, both in Min and Xander's episodes, then maybe she is the one behind this. Maybe Teriko is not the mastermind, and it's this girl. Or maybe this girl is gonna be like an extra character that gets added later. And that's why she's kind of relevant. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, because she appears again, I feel like it's kind of...
That was a dumb thing
Maybe it's
to
a
say.
coincidence. It's been a few days since I watched the previous one, so I don't remember exactly if she sounds
I know that
exactly the same or not.
I really can't stop.
It says Ellie in the
It?
stuff, so maybe it is the same
After all,
VA
I'm
for sure, but
curious.
different character.
Can you really blame me? I wanted to know how it felt. I keep searching for some answer that'll make me feel better when no such thing
Oh yeah, he
exists.
said that he failed some people, right?
No.
Or he likely...
It must have been really painful to die.
Okay, so someone died that he... As I thought. So who died? You haven't stopped thinking about what happened at North Sea and Charrington all those years ago. I don't know what that North Sea and Charrington means. Is this a location in the States? I don't know. All those years ago.
I read that it was like rotting from the outside in. Your limbs would stop working before your organs did, and you would lie there and feel yourself dying.
Yeah, it's
and
kind of
unable to do
yikes.
anything about it. There was only one dinky, understaffed hospital for miles. One that could barely handle a minor flu outbreak, much less that incident.
Xander.
I read that it took weeks before they even figured out what to do with all the bodies. They left them where they died. After all, there was no one left to move them.
Xander, stop.
It was during May, that time of the year where the temperature quickly grows to be excruciatingly hot. You know what that does to corpses, right? I'm sure the smell was unbearable.
Xander! Stop
Yeah.
it! Just stop talking!
That was unnerving to hear.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so we are learning stuff. So I guess this universe too has an incident, similar to how the incident in the Count and Grandpa is the mass suicides that happen in the school, right? That's what happens with Junko and what she did. And so I'm assuming that so there was a disease that caused people to die in these locations. North Sea and Charrington, I don't know what that is. I don't have no clue. Maybe it's a location, maybe it's a made up location. But something happened there, and I guess people died. So that is the incident that plagues, no pun intended, this universe currently. A disease. Okay. Interesting.
I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have brought this
So
up
why was
again.
Xander so fascinating about this, though?
No, I should be apologizing.
Because he seemed
for
really
yelling at you
fascinated.
like that.
It's like,
I didn't mean
man,
it.
I imagine how hard it's like,
It's
bro,
my
shut the
bad.
fuck up.
I made you upset. And you'll probably say something like, even so, it's not good for you to
Yeah,
obsess over this.
true. Like, why are you so stuck up on that?
Probably stop talking about it.
Even so, it's not good for you to...
Carl was not paying attention.
You're right. I was going to say that it's bad for you if you keep thinking about it. But I can't ask that you stop talking. Because even if you never say another word, you'll still be
Was he
thinking about
there?
it. Some part of me thinks that
Did
letting
he
those
see
obsessive
these?
thoughts
Like-
run rampant in your head is way worse than telling someone
That is
else
true.
about it. That's why I want you to keep talking about it. And
Why
I'll
was
try
he
my
so
best to
fascinating
help you
about that,
manage your
though?
thoughts, however bad they might be. After all,
Is he
why I
visiting
came
them?
with
Like,
you.
Are you sure?
Whatever you want to say, whatever's on your mind, you should say it. I promise I won't yell at you again.
I mean, it takes a deep breath. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like when things get out of hand, you should say something. Like, you can be like, yeah, you can talk about this again in a little bit or something, but like, pause, brother, or like, chill. I don't want to hear all of this at this moment. You know? I feel like he was kind of losing himself over there. He was getting way too into it. And he needed that break. Sometimes I feel like you need to kind of like pause. Take a deep breath, brother. This is not the end of the world. Let's calm down for a second. We can talk about this again later. I feel like.
Now that you're asking me, I suddenly don't know what to say.
Well, you should feel bad.
Feel bad. I think the worst part of it all was that
Were
I
other
wasn't
people there, like ultimates?
Xander, if you're saying you wish you
Was there
died,
someone like?
don't.
Was it
No, that's
the
not what I
town
meant,
where he
and
grew up
that
in,
definitely would have been worse.
and that's why he's sad about it?
Nothing but another pitiful waste of a human life. Do you know what I was doing then? While such a large-scale disaster was happening
Okay, so it
in
was
the
the
States,
States.
I was studying for my finals. I was really concerned that if my GPA got too low, I'd lose my scholarship and they'd
Where
send
was
me
he
back
then?
home. I never even found out what happened in Cheriton until
Okay, so maybe Cheriton was his hometown,
What a joke.
and oh, maybe his family died or something, or like
I
someone
never knew
close to
that,
him,
to be
or his
honest.
friends.
I guess that's not the kind of detail.
It's been a long time. I don't remember. He did say that he had lost somebody and like he felt like he like failed them. He said something like that. That I remember. So maybe it was like his friends that he felt like he abandoned or like he failed because he wasn't there with them doing this. But like if it was a disease, you're not a doctor, brother. I don't think you could have helped them in any way. You will probably be dead as well. You would have died.
I was... I was such a stupid fucking kid back then. Always worried about grades and homework and tests. All I wanted was to be a good student, to fit in, and to stay in school. That way I thought I'd make my parents proud and be someone my siblings could look up
He
to.
lose all his family.
I
That's why
wish
he
that I had realized
turned
back
into a
then
rebel.
that There's so much in life that's more important than doing well in school. So what if I fail my final? So what if I can't find the determinant of some random matrix? None of that had any impact on who I am and what I do now. I might as well not have bothered.
It's interesting. So far, both Min and Xander are talking about the same thing. The academic, how the academic career is not everything. And that's not the most important. At least the high school career is not everything. Interesting. I don't know if they made that on
Being able to
purpose.
sit on my ass and bury my nose in a book was a luxury that I had no right in taking. If I could meet my younger self, I don't know what I'd do. Death them.
Think fast, Pam.
It's possible that things could have been different if you were a different person, Xander. But I don't think things would have been too
Like, I don't know what you could have done.
You were, what, a 14-year-old
Yeah.
kid at the time? What could you have possibly done, even if you knew beforehand? That river was their only water source. And you know what...
Was the river polluted? And it created this disease that killed them? And that maybe he lost his family that way. Because clearly he had younger siblings too. So maybe he lost his family that way. And then he went down the rebel path of him trying to take down people that are like kind of like the strong or the big ones and the companies in a way to avenge, I guess, his family and I guess save others that could suffer in a similar fate. Maybe that's what happened. Like people were dumping shit in there and the river got polluted.
They couldn't afford to drive to the city for medicine, much less treat their water, much less move out of Sheraton and just somewhere better. It's not practical to save everyone.
Not practically, it's impossible. Like,
I think that if things were different,
someone will have
if you made different
died.
choices,
It's not.
maybe
You can't
something would have
save
changed.
everyone. That's true.
But sometimes you have to accept that you
Yeah,
were
in his
and
case, he couldn't save
powerless.
anyone. Like, what would you do? You would just be there and die as well. You being an ultimate rebel doesn't mean that you would somehow survive the sickness. Sadly, as it is.
I'm sorry if I overstepped my bounds.
No, you're right. It's. not
But I
like
get why
I
he would
also
be
know
so
that.
stuck up on that. If his whole family
Good to have
died
someone
there,
remind me.
and he was somewhere else safe, I can see why he would be so
Really
on about
makes
that.
me mad how much Duke Sperling got away with. I still want him to suffer
Duke
more for his
Sperling.
selfishness. But I need to move on. In the end,
that's a
it
name.
would only help myself feel
I mean,
better
I don't
to
think it's
make
gonna
myself
matter
feel
that much, because,
good.
like, if it's in Xander's flashbacks and Xander's dead, I don't think we're gonna be seeing this Duke guy. But interesting.
Help
yeah.
anyone else. It wouldn't change the past, nor make anyone's lives easier.
Could save other lives, though.
If I keep obsessing over
If the
guilt,
guy was locked up.
justification, and revenge, then I'm still dwelling on a past I
Yeah.
can't change. All I can do is keep looking forward. I promise myself, I'll never let a disaster like that happen again.
See,
If I can save the
this
lives
is
of
why I'm
innocent
saying
people
that Terrico is a mastermind. But then again, how far back are we? If Teriko is the mastermind, then how would he know that he has to kill Teriko? Because my theory was that Teriko and Xander were in either killing game. If it is the same as the V3 in that same universe, that means that more like killing games happen very often. And Xander was like, oh, I played in the first one, I survived with Teriko, and he's like, oh fuck, Teriko is the mastermind. I can give myself one note to remember, something to remember when I wake up again. And he's like, okay, you have to kill Teriko to save the killing game, to stop the killing game. And he's like, alright, fine, I have to do this. So that's why my theory is. I don't know how it works with this mysterious girl that we've seen. I don't know how that plays out. Maybe she's helping Teriko from the outside. Maybe she's the one controlling Mono TV, and Teriko is a real mastermind playing. I don't know. But that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna say that I hate Xander or I dislike him. I think what he did from the start to finish was thinking that, okay, like he saw Teriko, he was like, okay, I had this weird message that says to kill Teriko, but let's wait things out and see what happens. And then the killing game actually happened, so he's like, okay, fuck. Alright, now I have to kill her if I want to save everyone. And I get that. I feel like he was trying to do the right thing, but he just couldn't commit, I guess. Just couldn't commit. But I don't think he was like
then
evil.
I'll do whatever it takes, no matter
I think it was like, this is the greater good. I have to kill
That
Teriko.
sounded cool.
Oh my god, Mr. David. No,
right
man,
now, saying
get
something
this guy out of
super
here.
inspirational.
It was a little dorky, actually, but I'm glad that you're in a better mood now.
That's
I feel like
I know
that the
about
unnamed
you.
classmate is
Huh? Was
the
that
redhead
speech
girl
really
that
that
we saw.
Not that. I
She's
think
like,
your ability to
your speech was
bounce
kinda
back
ass.
from adversity is really admirable. That determination of yours is admirable too. If you set out to do something, then never give up on that. No matter what obstacles may stand in your way, even if it's risky or against the rules, as long as it's for a good cause, I'll trust that you know to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Of
what happened
course.
as well.
That's why I've come to Hope's Peak, isn't it?
Huh? Oh, speaking of Hopspeak, I need to ask Xander if he found that document I asked him to look for. Random, but okay. I didn't want to unload the work on him, but he's much better at digging up stuff than I am. What are you digging up? But it's definitely not something I should bring up in a public place. I remember to ask him later, oh, they were doing nefarious things.
Is something on your mind?
It has to be the redhead girl, right? Like, it has to
Distracted
be
now.
the one that we saw. If this is Ellie voicing her again, there's no way it's just like, oh, it was just a random classmate. No, it has to be the same classmate. Right?
Yeah, I do have something I want to ask you. What color are your eyes exactly?
So I better have to change the topic to something frivolous. Why?
Huh? You had such an intense look on your face, and we've just had a totally serious conversation. I really thought you were going to say something meaningful. Also, you...
No, because it changes every moment.
I mean, they're really weird. They're gray.
Oh my god. They are addressing it now. Alright, you know what? That's funny. I'll give it to you. That's funny. Alright. You can take this point. You can take this win. Because I was like, is this supposed to show that he's sad? Is it like an emphasis? Like, what is it? I was like, is this like an artistic choice? Like how in Danganronpa the blood is pink, but like, oh my god, look, red blood. Alright, thank you
sometimes
for
the light hits
asking.
them at an angle, they look yellow. I have no clue what sort of color that is.
You're overthinking it. My eyes are clearly... Oh,
God damn
I'll
it.
stop. You better get going.
Wait, are you going to answer my question?
Hey,
I
don't
was like,
forget to grab your
this
bag.
is my secret.
I'm serious. This has bugged me ever since I met you. What color are your eyes? Xander!
Well, it doesn't matter anymore, because he's not going to be seeing anything. Yeah, it is Ellie. What? Bakari Cross. Am I stupid? Oh, I am stupid because Lucari is Teriko's VA, and Lucari Cross is a different person. I just remembered. I was like, wait. I remember in the VA trailer that was like, oh, do we have very similar names? Of course. I'm stupid. Yeah, because I don't think it's Lucari Cross. Lucari Cross is the guy voicing Xander, assuming genders again. Because I'm pretty sure like just Lucari is Teriko's VA. I don't know what I'm looking at the Discord. I was gonna look at my video, so I can like quickly look at the stuff. Where is it? Content. I feel like this was very quick. Or is it just me? Did it not feel kind of quick compared to the previous one? Maybe because I was ranting a little bit more on the other one. Let me quickly take a look. I might just cut it from the video. Can I see, brother? Yeah, the first one is Lucari. It's two U's and two I's, and Lucari Cross is the other one. I don't know how I got confused by that, but that will be all for today. I don't have much to say about this because I feel like I was talking a lot during it. We got some. I don't think we got a lot about Xander per se. We did get some stuff. Clearly, he probably lost his family to this plague or what happened. We got more stuff. I would say that this was more about lore than the previous one. I feel like the previous one had lore, but it was mostly focused around Min. While this one was mostly focused around that disease that happened and all that stuff. And, you know, you had some lore about Xander as well. But it was mostly about that one. So, I feel like I talked a lot about this during the video itself. So I don't have much to say at the end. It was a good episode. Definitely did help add more, you know, to the lore, more to the theories when I end up making theories for this, when I finish chapter 2 as well. And I guess that gives me more about Xander as well as a character. So I'm curious. I don't know how I'm gonna rank this when the time comes and put him in the tier list. I'm not sure where I would put him. He might be A because he was B the last time I did this. He might be A now, but we'll see. I guess you'll see when the time comes. But that will be all for today. Thank you for watching, and until the next video, do take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.